Hey everybody, Ketwolski here, checking in with another one of our hashtag Earl Grey Pour Up video discussions. Today is going to be a very quick video. I just wanted to go ahead and get this little bit of exciting news out there for all of you. And that is, it appears as though Star Trek Discovery Season 4 has potentially started filming. So those of you who have been following the channel for a little while now, I have been kind of deconstructing a lot of the external, publicly available evidence that Star Trek Discovery was not only going to be getting a fourth season, we were also going to be getting an announcement of that probably sometime right around when the show's supposed to start airing, and potentially even at New York Comic Con, which is coming up in the first couple of weeks of October, where Star Trek will be participating in. So we might get something official around there, but a lot of external kind of indicators have been out there for us to kind of glean, to kind of make an assumption on the fact that the fourth season is in fact happening. But today, we actually got our very first, what appears to be indication that filming itself may actually be starting. And this is of course all centered around an image that was shared out by the Toronto Filming Twitter account here that was sent out by somebody else who apparently snapped a quick photo of a sign directing the Star Trek Discovery Season 4 cast and crew to the specific gate. Now, there is only kind of some ways we can validate this information. Obviously, it being shared out by that Toronto Filming Twitter account is a good way about doing that, and the sign itself doesn't look to be faked. Now, it is interesting to note that the actual logo of Star Trek Discovery is different from the new one that we saw just recently released during Star Trek Day. However, that doesn't necessarily mean anything in particular because, again, the individual who made that sign may not have even had access to the new graphic because it's literally so new, and they may have just thrown that on there because it is literally just like a PA or an intern that makes those graphics. They don't necessarily care too much about that. So it does appear to have like a different variation on the logo, which is that old school logo there, but that doesn't necessarily make it seem like as though that's not like 100% accurate. I feel very comfortable in saying that this piece of footage here, this image, does appear to be genuine, and it does appear to be as though that Star Trek Discovery Season 4 has indeed started to film. And before everyone sits there and goes, well, I don't know about that, that doesn't seem to be too conclusive, you know, this is just one piece in a very long list of other publicly available bits of information that really just kind of builds a narrative of this shit is really happening, and it's not just kind of something that I'm just imagining or that I'm wishful thinking on. So again, just to remind everybody of all the little bits of information that we have so far, we have the information being sent out in Production Weekly, we have it in the Directors Guild website, we have it inside the Director Guild hot list, we have Wilson Cruz sharing about it on Instagram, we have Wilson Cruz talking about it in an interview, we have Doug Jones's personal trainer talking about getting him fit to fight to go and film Star Trek Discovery Season 4. We also have literally just Alex Kurtzman saying it in an interview that they're working on the scripts for the show. So there is an enormous amount of publicly available information that screams this show is getting a fourth season. I think most people are already kind of accepting that, even those rumor nerds who, you know, don't want to believe that this is actually happening. I think they've already accepted that. This new photo that we got today does appear to kind of take that a little bit further by implying that, well, they've actually started filming, which is fantastic news. You know, that would mean that the American crews and the people coming from overseas would have had to have quarantined already in place, and that they've already begun to start their, you know, potentially their production piece there. So this is maybe a continuation of the information we got from Alex Kurtzman maybe about a month ago now, where he said that they had pretty much wrapped up the, you know, the writing pieces of the fourth season, and they were kind of figuring that piece out there. So I think that this image is, you know, likely to be real. Even if it is in fact faked, I still think that given all of the other publicly available information, Star Trek Discovery Season 4 is clearly happening. This is just the first bit of news that kind of indicates that they're already filming. So I can't verify it 100%, but to me it seems pretty legit based off of what I can tell. However, you know, until we get the official announcement from CBS, I can't actually verify and validate that to all of you guys as being 100% accurate. I'm just presenting the information that I have here, kind of doing my internet sleuthing, and this does seem to be kind of a natural conclusion based off of the publicly available information. Anyways, guys and gals, I did want to go ahead and just get that information out to you. I know this was kind of a short Earl Grey Pour Up video. I'll be doing a full one kind of later on, probably over the weekend, maybe into early next week as we kind of ramp up for New York Comic Con and stuff like that, and covering some of those news stories there. But I just wanted to get this out there for you and to get your thoughts on it. What do you think is going on? Do you think they're actually filming? Do you think this picture's fake? And does this kind of, you know, solidify that Discovery Season 4 is actually happening in your mind? I'm curious to hear what you guys and gals think about that. Go ahead and throw up your comments up down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please throw a like like and a subscribe up on the channel so that you can go ahead and stay up to date with all of this exciting Star Trek news and also episode reviews. And I will talk to all of you guys and gals later. Live long and prosper, my Trekkies!